All right, y'all, I'll be right back. Yeah, I just drove in my 26-footer freight truck to Cameron, Missouri, picked up a load. I experienced what was later identified as a TIA, a mini stroke. I pretty much veered left off-road into the center median, on through the guardrail and into the center pasture, into a 15-foot drop. I was left with a spinal cord injury in which I had to go through extensive surgeries to repair my spine and get me on this journey back to healing.
So this seat, do you need to go lower, or do you feel okay with it?
Like most of us, I mean, we've been driving since 16 at least, and that became a major part of how I chose to adapt and survive in life with different driving jobs. Driving became extremely important to the point where once I wasn't able to drive, it was missed greatly. Survival for myself and my family depended on driving. Still so now, even though my children are much older. I'm a grandparent now, and I'm still there for my children as much as possible, absolutely. Without driving, that would not be possible.
You are good to go.
That was roughly 3 years into the healing plateaus of my injury. I reached out to my doctor, and we discussed me getting back behind the steering wheel line. Felt mentally ready for that. We'll get you referred over to our driver rehab evaluation. He sent me Kalina Moore's information, and she's been great since day one.
Then at the bottom where the stop sign is, let's turn right.
He stated that he doesn't have use of his lower extremities to drive anymore. He is in a manual wheelchair and is able to transfer in and out of a vehicle. When he came in, we first evaluated his vision and his physical ability to operate the vehicle, and we knew right away that he would need hand controls. So what that looks like is then evaluating his cognitive ability to make sure that there isn't anything standing in the way of him learning and advancing and progressing with those hand controls. After that, I took him into the vehicle and I drove him to an empty parking lot where I put in 3 different styles of hand controls for him, and we determined whether he needed them on the right or the left side. A lot of that is just personal preference. We started off in a parking lot where he was able to get familiar with the vehicle, moving it forward with gas and brake, using his right hand and steering with his left. And then after that, we progressed into a residential area, driving on roads of 25 miles per hour, and then advancing as he did well.
It's so nice, like, to be able to just like rock it so lightly with just the one finger.
Light traffic, heavy traffic, on the highway, off the highway. It was pretty easy to adapt to. It was a lot easier than what I expected. It is a lot like the video game controllers. It works that easy. It's all in the fingers. Well, overall, I've been loving it. It was like new life for someone like myself who sat around for the past 3 years. I mean, yes, I've been on the go since.
I think for most people, having a program like this helps them come from a place where maybe there is limitations on their driving or challenges with their driving or learning to drive, and it provides them a place where they can get one-on-one training with somebody who is in a vehicle that has an adaptive brake and accelerator on the passenger side, and it helps build their confidence and then also learn, if needed, adaptive equipment to help them regain that independence level.
I'm able to do a lot of the things that I once was able to do.
We spend a lot of time in moderate traffic, so 4-lane roads, getting to multiple turn lanes, changing lanes, interstate driving, because that is something he wanted to be able to get back to so that he could travel, get to and from work, see his family members. Each time he drove, he would say how important it was for him to get back to driving and how much more independence being in the vehicle and driving gave him,
Yes, did it.
which is very rewarding as a therapist to hear.
I had no idea what I was missing until I couldn't. And now that I can again, there's no going back.